Hello everyone, NG back again today with pretty much the inverse of the build that I showcased yesterday, the stealth crit zealot sort of thing. This one is a much more in-your-face sort of dancing sword wielder. If you like playing with the hammer, you will like this build because the heavy sword, I feel like it does more damage than the hammer. It certainly has better cleave. Its struggles are against carapace enemies, but generally there aren't that many of them on a level, and we brought something for them. Our little bolt gun friend here. So let's first talk about the heavy sword. We need to be using the heavy sword Mark 6 because that is the one that has the real damage. The other swords have about 40% less damage, the other marks do. This one just has that good damage. Will instantly kill any gunners, shotgunners, all that stuff with headshots. Getting the headshots, that's a skill to learn because the swing pattern is a little bit odd on this weapon, but I think it makes it fun, and there's nothing better than charging into a pack of shotgunners or gunners, and you can cut the heads off of 5 or more of them with a single swing, because what we're doing here is we have amazing cleave damage and cleave targets. We have amazing damage in general, but we are also running Death Blow, which means that there is no depreciating damage from cleaving through these targets. Our damage is kept full if we make a headshot on the first swing. We're also pairing that with thrust. Now, there are a couple different blessings that you could use as the secondary here. You could also use the I forget what it's called, but it stacks damage as you hit enemies. But thrust gives us the maximum possible damage for a single swing, which is going to really be handy in the case of things like Ragers, where you really want to dispatch them with a single strong swing. And we also have the ability to guarantee a single very strong swing because we are using Charge Lot. In Charge Lot, you get this super augmented, guaranteed critical hit on your next swing, and you want that thing to hit as hard as possible. So you'll charge the thrust up to the maximum. It only takes a scarce second. For lower enemies, for smaller enemies, you don't need the charge at all in order to one-shot them. And for those enemies that you do need the charge for, it's nice to be able to get that extra 60% damage, and you don't have to build up to it by hitting them repeatedly. You can make that attack on the first swing. So I think thrust is an excellent blessing here. For the spearhead, since this is our can opener, our weapon that's going to deal with the big targets, the crushers and the maulers, we are running the two, basically everything is tailored to get rid of them. So it's carapace and elite enemies damage on our perks, and then Puncture and Shattering Impact have a great synergy together. Shattering Impact reduces the armor that these enemies have, and then Puncture applies stacks of bleed that build up the more we hit them. And since that bleed damage is actually affected by armor, by reducing their armor, we're making the bleeds do even more as we're stacking more bleeds. So it has this nice little kind of effect where if you shoot them a few times, they will bleed to death, which is what we want. Yay. Let's look at those curios down here real quick. We have health. I then run health and stamina regen on each of them. And then that third, whatever you want. I've got some order dockets here because I'm poor, but you could also run gunner damage resistance because we are going to be taking a little bit of damage. Let's look at the tree. This should be nothing surprising. I mean, this looks like 95% of other zealot trees. I think it really comes down to the weapon choices that make this build as interesting as it is, but we are sort of a hybrid crit machine. We want the crits even though this weapon doesn't directly benefit from them so hugely. It's not like a rapier build where the rapier does 5 times damage on crits. It only does about 30 to 40% more on a crit. However, it gets that level of armor penetration that all crits get, and getting those crits allows Invocation of Death to give us our cooldown on our charge really quickly. And basically the whole idea is to be charging all around the map, charging up our strong supercharged attack and just lopping the heads off of the group that we charge into. Just running around like a cavalry with a scimitar. So we've got Second Wind and Enduring Faith down here. Second Wind is going to keep our toughness really high, and Enduring Faith is going to protect that toughness from getting lower. Scourge is here just because it's good when we're repeatedly hitting one target like a boss. It's going to build up some bleed stacks, and it's also going to allow us to build up our crit and guarantee that we're proccing our Invocation of Death so our charge comes up faster. We come over here and we grab Shield of Contempt because this is an excellent defensive. For 2 points, we get defense to our toughness and to our health. Remember, we're running full health curios, so getting 60% damage reduction every 4 seconds. If you are taking health damage, this can extend that 350 plus health we have to absurd lengths. We are also taking Duelist with this build because we are going to be going for weak spot hits. Even though our critical hits don't do amazing damage, when we hit a weak spot critical, it does a lot. So we want to get even more damage to that. So Duelist is an amazing choice. Basically, since we're charging heavy attacks and enemies are swinging at us, we dodge out of the way and then we retaliate with the heavy swing delivered right to their head. Then we have Until Death and Holy Revenant. Remember, we have 350 HP, so if we do lose all of that HP, this is a great safeguard. It's going to catch us, and we're doing so much melee damage, we will pretty much guarantee to get that maximum 25% health back. I do remember the good old days when this was not capped, and you could get 100% of your health back, and that was amazing. But yeah, we'll get 25% back, which is 88 health, I think, with my current trinket setup. Very nice, a very sizable chunk of health. And nothing to shake a stick at. We've got 120 seconds before we can do that again. So there's this excellent level of safety here that we can extend our health another 80 or 90 points. We have 2 charges on the charge, 2 charges of charge, because since we're getting our cooldown up so fast, a lot of times what will happen is there's no enemies around or within range for you to charge to, and you're basically wasting having that cooldown up, since it does give you a buff for 10 seconds of attack speed, 20% attack speed. So it's pretty much invaluable to have this buff going all the time. If there's no enemies around, you can feel good because you're still earning towards that second charge. So I recommend dumping both charges in any given combat and then regenerating them when you're out of combat and moving into the next area. And that will mean you're using your cooldown times effectively and you're getting the maximum benefit you can out of Fury of the Faithful. We're going to be doing a lot of charges, and you're going to be getting the cooldown back about every 10 to 15 seconds or so. So don't be shy about using these things on just a couple of enemies. Then we have the classic triple prong zealot thing here because each of these talents is just so good. So just grab them up. And then we come down here and grab Invocation of Death, which, as I said before, is probably the single strongest node on maybe any tree right now. This is just an absurd ability modifier that you basically have to be grabbing on Zealot if you want a top tier build. And then 25% crit off of Blazing Piety. So not a hugely remarkable build in its own right, but let's go ahead and hop into a game and see what it looks like. If that's all you wanted to see from me, you are more than welcome to hop out now. I am going to get in here and see what damage I can wreak with this build. Full disclosure, I've run it about, I think this is my 4th game with it, so I'm not exactly the world's foremost expert on it. I do have to give credit to this guy right here. If you look on your screen, he is the person who I stole this build from, or the idea to run with a heavy sword. Looks like I've got some other people here who have had a similar idea. Yeah, he's running a bolt gun instead. Interesting. So we'll see if we can outperform our peer who is also running a Turtulski. Oh, he's got the 9 though. And remember, ours does way more damage than the 9 does. So let's see if we can outdamage this other zealot. That'll be our challenge for this game.
You can get in through flow control. The pathogen itself can be killed by pressurizing the gestation chambers. Did I mention that the refinery is an enemy stronghold?
And to play this build optimally, you'll want to listen to some sort of music that is kind of like dark and aggressive. Something that gets you like ready to just get in there and lop people's heads off. Splash around in their blood.
Ain't this cozy? Rust, ruin, and all the dust you can eat.
Yeah, open that door for me, peasant.
And this is what waits.
Okay, time to enter flow control. Move yourselves.
How did I end up in this mess anyway?
So that's the move you'll want to learn to do right there, which is you can, when you're charging in, you can buffer a light attack. That light attack expends the first attack in your attack cycle, which is actually really valuable because the first heavy attack in the swing cycle is an overhead like this, it'll only hit one enemy. However, if you light attack first, your next attack is, well, if you light attack first without sprinting, your next attack will be a side slash from the left to the right, and it'll hit multiple enemies. Which is better than hitting one enemy, right? Didn't do it right there, but it won't matter because they're dead. Let's save our ally here. Yeah, you can see that that crit, that charge crit does absurd amounts of damage. Oh, I saw that. Boop. Alright, let's get going, folks. Up them elevator. Take the chance to reload whenever we can. This weapon isn't exactly known for its wieldiness. So, left swing and then all the way up the right. One in there. Oh, there is someone in there. Die, trapper. Hope there's someone back there to get him. Chop, like that. It's because when you're, if you're sprinting, you'll actually cancel your swing pattern. But if you're just kind of running along with the free run from the charge, and I haven't exactly mastered it yet myself, but it is really fun and really effective. I'm just gonna go ahead and clear this whole room while these guys are doing whatever the fuck it is that they're doing. We'll just chop through all this while we wait. Light attacks on this weapon are very nice. And remember, don't be shy with using your charge for the attack speed steroid. Another great reason why we bring the bolter. What the hell? Why did that guy fall forward? We bring the bolter because bulwarks are a big thorn in our side. Their shield, they hold their shield on like the wrong side for the swing pattern of our weapon. So they can be really annoying to kind of crack. One charge in here. Okay, like this. We want these guys gone. Today. What the? What's that dog doing? Okay. Alright, we're getting in there. I may not abide a Reaper to live. I like we have the damage augment. That's always a nice one to have on the team. Another set of bulwarks that need some cracking. Just abuse them when they're dropping down. Off with the head. Let's just hold them right here for our teammate. Reload. scratching my back. Don't jump me though. Okay, that was very respectful of you. I couldn't move. Chop. Yeah, just dispatching with a rager like that real quickly is super nice. Otherwise, you're going to be dealing with them all day. I know I didn't reload that fully. No thanks. It's fine. That hit me, but it didn't, like, splash me somehow. I felt it push me back. I can see through walls. I'm hacking. No thanks. Let's go ahead and fuck off. Oh man, that was close. Let's go ahead and hop this. Looks like that guy's done for. I don't really feel like being grabbed right now, sir. We have a grimoire, or am I just taking this much corruption from just random bullshit? I guess it's the latter. See that fucking dodge that I'm auto-programmed to do? You are mine. Fool. Just gonna take your head off, and your head off, and your head off. And that's the power of thrust right there. No warm-up needed, just kill. Nice. Yeah, you don't deal with crushers generally very well, but if you have your charge attack, you will chunk them very hard, which is good. I like that. Oh boy. This room can be quite difficult with an uncoordinated team, which I think we might have here. So I'm going to be calling the shots for them, try to get them to go here. Alright, let's stick together. This is the room we will lose this in if we are going to lose it. Alright, time for us to shine. We're just going to get in there and start chopping. Especially with Veteran Shout, there's like no way we were going to die. Remember when I said group up? Get over here. God damn it, guys. Gotta get rid of these guys. Push this dog off of me. That should be get the thing. Get the eyeball. Alright, other side. really careful not to get disabled here. I feel like this is one of those games where if I get disabled, the game is over. I got it. Thanks for my efforts. Alright, we got a replacement player. That's good. Go ahead and call this. We're gonna get our juice so that other people don't steal all of it. Let's do some ammo. Even though we have 2 full ammo crates on our team somehow. In the lift. Get your juice. Or not. You'll probably be alright. Or you won't. Or you'll die. Horrible, horrible death. Oh, that was close. You're the trapper. There we go. Kiss that fucking wall. Alright, we're getting down there. I don't like this. Oh, get fucked. Later, losers. You can see the sort of damage that does. Cracking their nuts. Yeah, that's called a 0-point dodge. Literally not moving at all, but you have iframes. Oh yes. Now we're invincible. And by that I mean we're gonna take damage, but we'll heal back. Got a 4-charge Medicaid over here. There you are. Just the guy I was looking for. They get charged. There's 4 of them. We're leaving this area. guy doesn't want it, but it's okay. He's too tough for us, I guess. I don't care to check that corner right now. Also just concerned about getting in there and killing these rages before they do anything to our team. Oh yeah, we're looking good. Alright, we're gonna secure that kill. We're gonna secure this kill with this. We'll just keep shooting, because we got the bolt gun out, so let's just keep shooting. Okay, another charge. Chop. Yeah, you really want that heavy attack 2 to land, so you'll see me like quickly whip my aim around to make certain that I find the target I really want, which there was the Rager. Yeah, I think we did some pretty decent damage in that horde there. Big sweeping strikes. Feels good, man. Thank you. Put that into his head. Just go ahead and shoot the rest of the mag while we're at it. You can see the bleed stacks that it put on him. Which end up doing quite a lot. Oh, hell yeah, here we go. Let's make sure they fight on our terms, by which I mean standing in the fire. Oh yeah? There we go. Cryo target removed. We're doing pretty good. Just gotta throw some daggers back there. Catch that dog. Watch me catch this dog. Where is he? Oh, there's that guy. Hold on. Got him. Boom! Oh. Here's the pattern. Light 1, heavy 2. Light 1, heavy 2. Thanks to someone in my chat. You know who you are. I was streaming. You taught me the way. Head off, casually, respectfully. Nope, no grabs for you. Hey, what's up, bro? Lot. I don't want to be there, necessarily. This is like a bad time. Alright, should be about time for our first thing to break. Get positioned to that. Which one's it going to be? Is it going to be this one? I'd love it to be this one. Yep. Oh my god, look at that. Boom! You don't see that every day, huh? Let's go get rid of this for the team. Look at that, we helped. We didn't let that bomb our allies. Block for him. That's another great move to do. Get the light attack out of the way, charge the heavy attack, and then do your actual charge during your ultimate. Then you're guaranteed to have that nice juicy crit. Alright, we got a second one. Cut your feet off. Cut your tootsies off. Oh, goddamn, that was a good pattern, too. Oh, we got one, just by randomly spamming as we picked it up. Ah. Oh, nice hit. Alright, time to save our allies. As per usual. Oh. Cut their dick off through the floor. Oh, sorry. I did not see that on the ceiling there. All is okay. Well, that's a good pattern, if we can stay defended for a second. Okay. Very nice. This event is not, like, my favorite. Seems a little bit too easy for my taste. Oh, here's some more favorite enemies. Fucking 0-point dodge. Alright, last one coming up here in a second. Last one. It's not a great pattern, but maybe we can get it if they're defending our backside. Nice, just in time. Where is he? I heard that dog. Got that dog in him. Slash! 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 Chop! Oh, I missed him. That'll get him right there. That dagger. Got him. There it is. I told you to get him. Bam! Bam! Alright, what a great way to round out the mission. Let's give this guy our little slacker. He needs a little bit of juice to get him in the elevator here. Alright. Let these guys know that was a GG. I certainly think it was. And I have a feeling that we absolutely clobbered in terms of damage. Yeah, I mean, doing good. You can see both of the heavy sword zealots doing pretty phenomenally there, but us especially killing so many elites and disablers in the specials, just absolutely being in the fray of shit. We did not win in defenses. The Psyker won in defenses really hard. But yeah, what an amazing build. And it only gets better the more elites there are on the field. You see we're doing a lot of overkill damage. If there are more elites, you know, more gunners, more stuff to actually cut through, especially if you're in one of those new missions that has the augmented, like the tankier trash enemies, this cleave becomes so invaluable. You will do so much damage and just carve paths for your team. Anyway, y'all, that's the build. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you made it this far, and come check out my stream sometime if you want to see me trying out these builds and finding out about these builds in real life, and watching me die like 4 or 5 times in a row. That definitely happened today. So I'll see you then. Peace.